Okay, hello y'all. So I have been noticing, or like I have been seeing people like talking about, or like gearing up, or the group itself actually gearing up for their debut. So this is gonna be a new, I believe it's a new big hit group if I'm not mistaken. It's under Hype Labels for sure, but I'm not completely sure. I think, well, it says big hit on the actual thing, but like I was like confused. But I do know that one of the members from Trainee A is in this, so like that would make another member that's been debuting or like kind of like still around in the industry. But yeah, I'm curious to see what this is gonna sound like because this is TXT's now like new little brother group. So I'm like, it's gonna be interesting kind of seeing how like different it's gonna be from like BTS and like TXT to like now, because obviously like those two groups have been around for quite a while now. But yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and watch, and I don't know what to expect. I did see like that they were like changing the thumbnail every like hour or so, I think, for this, because like I kept changing. I think that was the whole point for people to keep track of it. Idiots and Cortis. Okay. Oh, okay. Hey, okay. The review video. Ooh, okay. Okay, this is very like hip hop-ish. Okay. Okay. It's very quirky for sure. Okay. Okay, but why the wet? Like, no, cause I'm, like y'all are. I'm pretty sure they're like very very young, so like I don't know anything about like the ages, but that's as much as I know. Oh, okay. It's maybe I'll just wait to the end to like share my thoughts. Oh no, I'm stealing a license plate. I'm weak. Oh, okay. Okay. That was something. Is this supposed to be their logo? That's kind of cute, not gonna lie. But, what was I say? I was gonna say it kind of reminiscent to like how Enhypen is kind of sounding recently, like with Outside. Like it kind of reminds me of that. But then it also kind of reminds me of like when BTS used to do like their ciphers in a way, like not as like intense, because obviously their ciphers were really like intense from the rap line, but like it just kind of gives off the same like feeling, like nooking like a little bit. I'm curious to like learn more now, like because I want to know like ages, and like I said, I don't remember which member from Trainee A was in this. I just remember that people were saying that one member was in here, but like I think it's more like multinational, I think, as well. I think there's like members that are like half Korean, like half like maybe like from America or like something like other places. I remember seeing at least a little bit about that, but I wanted to go ahead and check them out as well, because like I did the mistake with Boy Next Door whenever I was getting into them, that I like kept seeing people like talk about them because they had their whole like trilogy, right? And I got into them after like they already had finished their like promotions for debut. But I was like, oh my god, like I should have gotten into them sooner. So like I want to give everyone like the benefit of the doubt because like if y'all don't know, like I am a big like Hybe like stan when it comes to like the groups in Hybe, like not the company itself, but like the actual like groups. I feel like they're very talented. So like I always end up liking most of the time what they end up putting out for the groups, especially for this since they are underneath Big Hit. And I think it's like a nice like kind of different like era that we're kind of going into like with the newer boy groups and like girl groups in general because like they're kind of like having their own like or kind of going back to like more retro sounding or like the way that they kind of like style them, like you know what I mean, like so I've been really intrigued about that. So I was kind of like I said, I was very interested to like check them out. And honestly like the song was pretty chill, like the lyrics were very like kind of like you know like in your face a little bit, not a lot but a little bit, kind of like trying to get your like very much trying to catch your attention to like check them out more because this is like I don't know if this is supposed to be like debut for them or it's supposed to be like you know pre-debut or like you know like gonna be like kind of like how I know Boy Next Door is underneath KOZ, but like kind of how like they did like a trilogy or like kind of like you know kind of supposed to tell more story with other MVs. So I'm kind of curious about how they go about doing that. But I mean they caught my attention, to be honest. Like not that I like have a member that was already like sticking out to me, but like it was interesting how I think because it said like it's directed by the group as well, like I guess maybe like how they wanted everything. That's also very like you know different because it's them like getting hands-on experience and being like we want it to be like or I don't know if they're gonna give them like a set direction of what like to do or like or if they were just kind of like having fun and like just kind of going with the flow and then seeing where that ended up taking them with the actual like the MV and like the what's it called, the direction of like the visuals and like that, because like at the beginning it did say like by idiots and CORTIS, so like obviously like there was like quirky moments where they're like having the like I think it's like the fish islands on it, like and they're like looking kind of like Pabo like so I was like okay, like that kind of makes sense and ties in with that. And it was just like them doing like random things like you know that like teenage boys would you know do. So I think it's just like the what's it called, the newer energy of the newer generations of like K-pop, like kind of like bringing that in and like kind of changing it up in that way. But I will have to check out more to see what they end up doing, like I said, music wise, because like if it's gonna be like this I'm kind of interested because it seems more rap focused and very more like chill vibes, and then you know like a normal like boy group kind of have like not that they can't do you know different genres because like obviously like we've seen so many groups like go from cute to like in like stronger concept or like kind of like how Boy Next Door does it, like where they kind of like don't have a set genre, if that makes sense. Like I wonder if they're gonna like you know do it that way where like it's or if they're just gonna be like mainly rap based, if that makes sense. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the reaction and then just keep an eye out for any more that I end up releasing for this group. But until then y'all, I shall see you in the next one.